everybody, welcome back to the channel. In the spirit of Christmas, by the way, Merry Christmas everybody. Merry Sithmas. We are going to do a red-green deck, and I was pondering what red-green deck I was going to try to do for the sake of Christmas, and we came across this one because it is placing at a lot of PQs right now. So I thought, why not stick to the forum, do a competitive deck that also just happens to be red-green, just in time for Christmas. So the deck we're playing today is Anakin Skywalker. Action, I can deal 2 damage to my base, attack with the unit. If it's attacking a unit, it gets +2/+0 for the attack. And on the back, he's a 4/7 Overwhelm. He flips on 6. And he also has Overwhelm. And then gets +1/+0 for each 5 damage that's on my base. So we're pairing it with Data Vault. And that is the list that's been popping up all over the place. So I did splash a few things in here that weren't in some of the lists I saw, just because I think, like, why would you not play them? And so let's go over the deck list real quick and then we'll jump into some games. So we start on Bounty Hunter's Quarry. I think this card's gassed, especially in a Premier format. Just being able to search the top 5, let alone the top 7, and play a 3-cost or less for free seems really good. That's why there's a lot of 3-costs in the deck. We've got Mina Bonteri's. We've got some Karis Nemiks. Mina Bonteri is a draw engine as well. Well, draw effect when it dies as well. Karis Nemik creates a body when it dies. Gungi's just a big 2/5 that essentially can hit into something for 4. Very good. Outer Rim Constable seems sweet because it allows you to defeat an upgrade and hit something for 5 if you need to. Sabine Wren, again, can hit for 4. And then 1 to the base. That seems pretty good. And then we've also got Jedi Starfighters for those space matchups, like Han Red, right? This card seems really good against them. We've got Cassian Andors to be able to smuggle out in the late game if we need to. Cobb Vanth to search the top 10 cards for a unit that costs 2 or less, and then play it for free during that phase. That seems really good with all these 2-drops we're playing. So, as you can see, we've got some redundancy in the deck. We've got the Quarry, Cobb Vanth, the replacement of Karis Nemik into a Spy, the replacement of Mina into a draw card. Seems pretty good. And we're running Obi-Wan Kenobis. Doesn't really do much outside of being a 3/5 Sentinel the turn you play it, and then a 5/5 attacker with the leader ability. So, seems worth it. We've also got Sundari Peacekeepers as a raid 2. If you get with +2, then it's a 5/5 restore 2. That seems really good too. Some blue leaders. Obviously, you need something to deal with the space, and this is like really good if you can do this on 3. Red 5s. I think this card especially shines in like Kira matchups because they have to like ping their thing, which then you can red 5. Ping the shield off and then clean it up with something on the ground. That seems very good too. Open fires to be able to deal 4 damage to a unit, being able to clean up most of anything we can't attack. General's Blade. Not super stoked on this card. I think this card is probably the first cuttable of the deck, if you ask me, just because it's very situationally good in this deck. Like, you're not running a crap ton of force units. Like, you got what? Obi-Wan Kenobi, your leader, and Kelleran, and like Mace in the late game. So it's just more of like a 3-cost give +3/3 effect type of deal in the deck. And then we've got Captain Typho. This wasn't in a lot of the mains that I saw, but I think it's worth it. Like, just to be able to have a Sentinel that doesn't allow you to get too low. It seems worth it to me. And then we've got Bright Hopes. A lot of the lists I saw were running 2 of it in the sideboard, but this is a best of 1 format. I'm not playing best of 3s today. I don't have the time to. So I wanted to have the option of having it in the deck and not just get got by a space deck. And then we've got some Queen Amidala, is one of the best cards to come out of Secrets of Power. A 5-cost 5/3, create 2 spies, and then if Damage will be dealt to this unit. You may defeat another friendly unit that shares a trait with this unit. If you do, prevent that damage. Also, just come on. It's Padme and Anakin. What more do you want? And then also, a lot of decks I saw weren't running Cinta. And there's not a lot to do on the 6-drop turn besides, like, bring out a bunch, like, dump your hand. But into certain decks, you don't want to do that, right? Like, decks that play Super Laser Blast. Or, like, decks that can deal with, like Overwhelming Barrage, right? You don't want to just dump your hand out. So I thought adding 2 Cinta into the deck would be fine, because you can plot it out the turn you flip Anakin and you're feeling pretty good. Kelleran Beq, this card's just a bonkers U-Wing reinforcements with a body, essentially. It doesn't give you what U-Wing can, but it does allow you to do some crazy things, especially if you play it later in the game, like later after 7. And then a lot of decks I saw were running Mace Windu Party Crasher, which is pretty cool, because you can use him to deal 5 damage to something, untap if he survives, then use Anakin's ability if he's died already to push 7 into something else, which also seems very good. Otherwise, you just deal 5, and that's pretty cool. Like, you can like ambush something, untap, and then attack the base too. That's kind of gassed. And then I chose to run. There's not a single Anakin deck that was running U-Wing reinforcements. I don't know why that is. I might be missing something, but I like this card so much that I think it's worth it. A lot of the time you're going to be grabbing like 2 2-drops and a 3-drop. You might be able to get like a Typho out and a 3-drop, but a lot of the times you're grabbing like 3 units off of it, and I thought that's like super worth it. And then also 2 home ones to top it out. In the sideboard, we've got some Crate Dragons. We've got some Eager Escorts to be able to deal with the other space decks that are in the format. Like any deck that's playing Falcon, this card's just really good against it. Champs and Duelas in the sideboard. This was in the main deck instead of Typho. I don't know if I agree with that. Again, I might be missing something, but I kind of like it in the sideboard versus the main board. And then we've got Confiscates. This card I'm not super high on, but I just was looking for something to fill up the slot. And then we've got Traitorous for all them chewy builds if we don't happen to have an Outer Rim Constable ready. So that's the deck. I hope you enjoy it. Again, Merry Christmas, and we'll catch you guys in the games. Alright everybody, we're up against a Thrawn red deck, and I kind of feel like this is a deck that takes advantage of their stuff dying, so this is going to be a weird matchup, for sure. We will keep this. I like Sabine in the opening hand. That's really good. I definitely think we gotta pitch the General's Blade here. So now they can. Okay, so this is gassed. All right. We'll throw Cinta down just because it's free. We will go ahead and get some damage on our base. We'll get rid of that. That's probably fine. Then we'll throw down Cobb Vanth. Just be able to play more units. They'll claim, that's interesting. Okay, so now we got Bounty Hunter's Glory plus Obi-Wan Kenobi. So now we can like double play. Essentially, we should be able to get like 3 units down this turn. We'll take 1. Actually, hold on. I'll deal 1 here. That way their thing survives. I'll throw Obi-Wan down first. Because now they can't power me and get away with it. They can open fire me if they want to. Let's throw Bounty Hunter's Quarry there. And that's probably fine. So now they have to like claim and not get the double effect. So let's do this. Clear this up. I will do it first. Do this one first. Let's play. Let's play a red 5. Yeah, and then we'll get a Mina. And we'll play Mina. Sure. And then they'll do some indirect. I guess I can throw one on Obi-Wan, and that's fine. Throw one on the base, that's cool too. I'll play Mina. And then pass. Interesting. Not really doing much on 5. Sundari would be sweet. But also, attack with Obi-Wan, pick it up, draw a card. Also seems really good too. Alright, let's drop the Bright Hope. That might be a mistake, but... because they will have like a Devastator at some point. So they vanquished my Obi-Wan. I'm glad I did that. I'm super glad I did that. Let's deal us some damage and then heal 1, which will be perfect because that sets me up at perfect 10. Let's throw down Sundari and attack and pass. We don't need double Mina, so we'll keep Blue Leader, Typho, all of this can come down. Well, we're probably just going to flip into Cinta and push a bunch of damage this turn. We'll see what their play is, because like a Ruthless Raider doesn't really affect us too much right now. They have a Vigilance. So they're gonna mill us and then heal. What did they mill? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead. Yeah, doing damage to our base doesn't do exactly what we want to, so we're gonna go ahead and trigger out and then hit for 6. They flip. We'll go ahead and hit in with Mina. Because now if they attack Mina, I can show them Typho in this and draw a card. And now we can crash in here, deal 2 damage there, and clean up with the Sundari. And that feels pretty damn good. We'll throw that on the Constable. We've got lots of options for this turn. Keeping the Outer Rim would have made sense if we were going to slam down this Queen. But I kind of like just no, I think we have to save U-Wing for Super Laser Blast because they're probably playing it. I don't know why they wouldn't. They merciless us. Let's get rid of this guy then. They can't. So let's hit him with Cinta in case they have Fell the Dragon. Let's go ahead and hit for 5. Let's hit for 3. And then they claimed. So I think what I'm gonna do, I don't want to overextend, right? So I think just playing Cobb Vanth and passing is pretty good here. Sure. Now if the SLB, at least I get something out of it, and then I have a U-Wing to follow it up. But if not, then I just have lethal on board. So they Dooku. That's gonna deal 2 damage to something and then 2 to a base, if I'm correct. I'll take a Mina here. Let's just kill them. And that's game. Wow. Okay, this deck's hot. I can see why people are playing it. It puts out a lot of damage. It does what it does. Alright, we'll catch you guys in the next game. Alright, we're up against a Kira Databall deck. Let's see what we can do. This is definitely a Super Laser Blast Hyperspace Disaster type deck. So let's see if we can manage to get there fast enough or be able to grind through it. This hand's kind of weak. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's kind of weak. Alright, this hand's not much better either. So we're going to drop Blue Leader. Oh, I don't want to drop Cobb Vanth either, though. It's kind of bad. Alright. I don't think we're going to win this game, but, you know. I'll claim. Right. This hand isn't great. It's not great. I would love to play this. Let's throw Cobb Vanth down. I think Bounty Hunter's Quarry is going to do us some good. Let's go ahead and let's just clean up. Let's just clean up because they can't ping it, right? They're gonna have to do it. This isn't great for us. I will say that. This is not a great situation. If I can get this quarry down before they kill that thing, which I doubt they will, they'll probably do this first. But then they can't OB us, and that actually sets me up for some success. Do they just slam? They do. Okay. So they'll go there. I think we just take Mina, right? Let us throw this out. That's fine. This is a harder matchup just because they have so much to do. Oh, so they just claim. Okay, we'll throw this out then, and then we'll pass. I think Bounty Hunter's Quarry is just less good now, unfortunately. Let's see what they want to do. They chose not to flip, which is crazy. That's crazy. But if they just flip Kira right now, I can open fire it. It's not amazing, but it's what I can do. And also play a Karis to try to hopefully draw another red heroic card. They just claim the initiative and passes. That is so crazy. Alright, let's do some damage to our base. Let's smack them, and I guess I play Queen. We got another Queen to back it up. That's really sweet. looks like we're not needing Typho. Yeah, I don't think we need a Typho here. So they Vigilance, which isn't going to do too much here. I think we just swing a bunch. So they milled us, huh? Are they milling us? Or are they defeating Queen? They're defeating Queen. Okay. Let's just go ahead and swing 2. They claim. Let's swing 2. It doesn't make sense to flip here. Throwing on Karis. We'll hit, and we'll hit, and we'll pass. Double Mina is kind of wild, so we won't do it. I think they're just waiting to Super Laser Blast to flip. That's just what I got a weird guess here that's what they're going for. They haven't flipped. I think they want a Super Laser Blast and then do it. And we're going to get a spy out of it. And then I can still open fire. But I don't have much else to do. But it might be worth just getting Cure off the board. I don't know, dude. This is weird. They played another Vigilance, huh? So now they're going to probably defeat a spy. They defeated Karis. So let's show Queen in this and we'll make another spy. Now they might not flip, which means I can get in. And I gotta tell you, I don't think I'm flipping until it happens. I really don't think so. I might just throw another Queen down. So they go that route. Well, I can clean that up while putting damage on my base. That's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. They're down 2 Vigilance right now. Top. Okay. Honestly, I don't really want to play anything else. I really don't. Typho really isn't too necessary here, so we'll get rid of them. So they play the Avenger, huh? Well, I can kill that right now. So that's pretty cool. I can open fire that. And kill it. I can't let that stick around. And then we'll just attack, and I'll throw out a Cobb Vanth just because if they Super Laser Blast, it doesn't hurt me any. And at this point, I think I'm done resourcing for a minute. I could wait 1 turn to resource. We're already behind anyway. I should go to 9 though. I should go to 9, and because we have the Mace, I think we're fine. They choose to Vader. Vader probably kills a spy. Oh, you know what would be good in here? Timely Intervention, bro. Why is that not in this deck? That deck would be crazy good right now. Or that would be super good. Okay, what are you killing? What do you kill? You killed Mina. Alright, let's show you Kelleran and Queen. And I'll draw a card. That's fine. So now this needs to take 5. That's super easy here. Oh, I have to kill that. Let's undo that. No, better idea. Let's go ahead and just kill the spy. Or let's kill the spy into the dude there. Is it time to flip Kira? No. Okay, let's go ahead then. So if I play Kelleran, I can find a blue leader. Nope, probably not. Probably not, right? Probably not. So, I think I just play Mace, give him ambush, kill this, and then just ram into the base, right? We're setting him on having to super laser blast. And then we're kind of chilling from there. Yeah, I think we're golden. I don't think I care about this General's Blade anymore. I might. Yeah, we'll get rid of it. We have lethal in play. He's got to deal with stuff, right? If he doesn't find another Sentinel, we're kind of chilling. Okay, so he found a Sentinel. He's gonna kill the Mace. He's got 4 resources. So let's go ahead. Use this to kill. But I think we're chilling, dude. Like, he has like a fell left over. They claim. Okay, so now we go here. We deploy. We trigger Cinta. We kill you. Wonderful. I thought that matchup was going to be brutal, but we were able to take it down, dude. We were able to take it down. Best Christmas deck ever. Best Christmas deck ever, dude. We'll catch you guys in the next game. Alright, everybody, we're back at it, and we are up against Piet Blue. We get the initiative. We love this. This is a very keepable hand. Honestly, I'm dropping this, and Kelleran. Doesn't seem great, but it's what we're gonna do. So they could be playing Krennic. So I'm wondering if we should start on Sabine. I think we will. I think that's fine. If they drop a Krennic, we're chilling. And they don't. So we'll claim. Alright, dude, alright. Let's go ahead and just smack to the base. I'll throw that there. That way at least I get something out of them killing it. Yes. Another bounty hunter's quarry. That would be so sweet. Cobb Vanth also would be good, but it seems like I want to drop either one of these 3 drops. So we'll get rid of a Karis here. Let's see what he wants to do. Goes that route. I would love to search top 5, and I will play. Sure, that's pretty free. I'll keep my base and attack you. That's fine because we have a Mina, right? It's gonna help us out. Well, that's not great. I guess we're just hitting the base. We'll play Cobb Vanth. We do have a lot of damage in play. He's got 6, and I've got 3, 6, 8, 11. So that's cool. Yeah. This isn't fantastic. Not fantastic. I hate to get rid of the bounty hunters, Corey, but I think that's what we're doing. I think that's what we're doing. You can power me. Get rid of you, and I will show a Karis. I will hit the base for 3. That sounds pretty good. Let's hit the base. Let's hit the base. Okay, they played that. Let's play our Karis, because it's free. And then we'll go you. They probably claim. No. Well, what are you doing then? I'll play a red 5. I claim. Do I have a Cinta down here? I do not. Okay. EU. I really don't think I care about Typho right now. So let's use Anakin to take this out, and we'll deal damage there. That's pretty cool. Sure, we'll kill that. That's fine. Now what I can do is take this out pretty freely. We can go ahead. Actually, hold on, let's hit the base. Just not care. With that, hold on. I gotta undo that. I gotta hit the base. That's pretty free. Go kill the Sabine. That's fine. Go here. Throw this here. They probably claim. So we'll deploy Anakin. We'll hit for 3 overwhelm, trigger. And what do we want? If I can't. If I take blue leader, that heals them, and that's not great either. So I guess we take the Obi-Wan and pass. And if their last card in hand is Overwhelming Barrage, then I guess I'm crying. It's not. It's an Annihilator. Okay. Let's go base. We'll go base. We just have game. We just have game, so that's pretty cool. And we'll sauce it, dude. We'll sauce the win. All right. All right. Yeah, this deck's hot, dude. This deck is the hotness, man. I mean, come on. This deck just pumps out so much damage, has just the right amount of restore to make sure you don't die, even if your Anakin dies. Like, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm still hard set on Han 4 Red. Love that deck to pieces, and I'll die on that hill. But this deck would probably be my second choice. This deck is hot as so hot, dude. Again, Merry Christmas to you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. If you have kids, I hope they wake up to great presents and just have a wonderful time. Make sure you give God some praise tonight. He is Yahweh. He is the life, truth, the way. And we'll see you in the next one.